Hey, Carly here from The Habit Ayurvedic Wellness, and if you have not met me before, I teach moms Ayurveda. I teach moms, women, parents, simple tools, simple ancient practices for taking care of your body and your mind and your emotions so that you can move on with your day and take better care of all the rest of the things. And today I want to talk about changing your habits and what we do when we want to make change and what Ayurveda has to teach us about that. So you might have caught my last video on the doshas, and maybe you have even hopped into my website and taken a quiz to determine what your Ayurvedic constitution or your body type is. And if you didn't, what happens with these quizzes is it basically tells you the ways that you are most likely to fall out of balance. And you might have found that some of the things that I talked about resonated with you, that you're kind of feeling not so great in a number of ways. And if you haven't taken a quiz, doesn't matter. You probably are in a position right now, or hopefully not in a position right now, where you feel like there's things in your life that just aren't working smoothly. That there's things that you want to move forward and set a goal toward, but you just haven't been able to check it off the list. And there's a number of reasons, especially for moms, why we do this. We are martyrs. We put everyone else before ourselves. We run ourselves ragged. We're exhausted. We're exhausted to the point that when we do get time to ourselves, we're usually not using it wisely. And we set goals that are sometimes too big or don't fit within the schedule that we already have. An example of this is, when we want to either lose weight or find our ideal body weight, or when we want to, get fit or build more muscle, and we join a gym. This doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't work for most people, and I'm gonna tell you what my proof is behind that. They did a study, NPR in the States did a study on American gyms, and this one gym chain, they rely on the fact that you're not going to show up. And I'm gonna guess that the business model for gyms is generally the same across the board. So this particular gym chain had a business model where you sign up 2,400 people per year. They needed 2,400 actively paying registered members of their gym per year, where each location of this gym chain had a maximum capacity of around 200 people. So right there in their basic business model, they assume that at least 2,000 people are not going to show up for the gym and are going to continue to pay every month. And if you've ever been to the gym, most gyms, in my area anyways, are pretty empty when you go in. It's never to capacity. So they make the assumption, they know the buying patterns and mental patterns of humans. We do this all or nothing business where we take these big leaps and set ourselves up for too much accountability. And then we backslide, we fail, we go for 3 weeks and feel fabulous, and so we pay the money, we do the free trial. This is another thing that really works for gyms, is the free trial. Because you go and it makes you feel fantastic, of course. Moving your body gets oxygen pumping through your veins, it follows through to your brain, it helps you make better decisions, it boosts your natural serotonin levels, and it makes you feel great. And so you sign up. But willpower doesn't last, and novelty wears off. And 3 weeks later, you find yourself making excuses, or being distracted, or forgetting to go. And then you put it out of your mind entirely because you feel like you failed, and you just don't go, and there goes your money out of your bank account every month. So this is a great example of what we do, and we can talk about these big subscriptions and these shakes and the patches and the pills, and how many people buy supplements and take them for like 3 days and then completely forget about them in the cupboard. This is all beautiful marketing, preying on the fact that we're not going to continue it for very long. So people are just taking your money. This is why this isn't working. And Ayurveda teaches something that is so much more intuitive. It makes so much more common sense. And this is referred to as Dinacharya. And this is establishing a daily routine. So it's very hard to have a super busy routine. Like, we already live in chaos with this endless to-do list and all these responsibilities. I don't know about you. I've got a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old. I could not go join a gym right now. Like, there is no time of the day where I would be able to escape and go do that consistently enough that I would see the long-term benefits from it. I have no choice. And really, the smarter thing to do is establish a practice right here in my home that I attend to every day, to the point where I don't even have to think about it anymore. That's the other thing with going to the gym or going to classes, is there's so many obstacles to your success. You have to have the motivation to go, talk your negative internal mindset into going, and justify the reasons you need to go. You need to work it out with your family. You need to change your clothes, get in the car, drive to the place. Whereas if you can create something at home and create the environment that just lends to you doing it at the same time, in the same way, every day, or, at least 5 days out of 7, because we're never going to do things every day. We aim for a B- in Ayurveda. It's never about going all or nothing. But if you can set yourself up, it's just so much easier, you guys, to actually take care of yourself. And the nice thing is, there have been multiple studies that have shown that it is better for you to work out every day for 15 minutes than it is to work out 3 times a week for an hour. 15 minutes is like that. Like, I could almost do my workout while my kettle is boiling in the middle of my kitchen. My kettle takes an exceptionally long time to boil, but it's good. It's a good reminder that that's when I set it up and do it. So this is what Ayurveda teaches, is how to take all of the little habits that you need to take care of your human body, to take care of your nervous system, your healthy hormone function, your energy levels. And we talk about movement, we talk about diet, we talk about the specific things that work for your specific body, and then we make them work in your specific day, because we all have all these other moving parts. So this is just so much easier, you guys. I want to continue this conversation, and so make sure that you are following me here on following my Facebook page at The Habit. You can also join my free Facebook group. It's called Less is More. I will put a copy or a link to that in here as well. And message me with any questions about this, you guys, because I want to make sure that you understand that Ayurveda it's this beautiful ancient science, but it has super modern, simple applications for just making your life easier. Over and over again, my clients are saying, I lost 35 pounds and I didn't even notice that I was doing anything different. Oh my gosh, I have slept through the night. I've been working with you for 72 hours and I slept through the night for the first time in 15 years. Wow, I actually want to hang out with my kids now, where before I couldn't stand them. Weird. Like, so many wonderful side effects when we just put ourselves first, but in a way that makes sense with our family. It's not like deserting your family so that you can go off somewhere and find enlightenment away from everybody else. So be sure to join that group. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you go to thehabit.net/subscribe and subscribe for my emails, because I have so much to give you and I would love to answer any questions you have. Have a great day.